Good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I am the Trishitkin, and welcome back to the Dns Techpack 1.12.2. Yeah, you know what it is by now. It says it on the wee title underneath the video. You should know what I'm doing by this point in time. I think this is episode 10 that we're on now. So, in between episodes, you can see I've kind of cleared up a little bit. I've moved all the stuff to the side of our walls. It was a bit annoying just being right in the middle. I made an obsidian chest transporter, which, for some reason, I'm going to have to check my key bindings. Okay, it's just one piece of obsidian there and some sticks like that. It's a fairly easy thing to make. And move all the chests. You can even move the storage crates with it as well. Obviously, you don't need to with the immersive engineering ones, because you can pick them up anyway. And also in between episodes, I got myself, the Pure Flux crystals. Finally got them. They got, and the Pure Certus as well. Finally got them up to scratch. But I also made ourselves some growth crystal accelerators. Now these are some handy little devices. These things will increase the speed at which these Pure Flux crystals actually grow at. I'll set them up a bit later, but I want to keep on working on getting the terminal. There we go, working there. And what we're needing for it, we've got ourselves the Annihilation Core, and we've got ourselves the Formation Core. What else did we need? A Logic Processor. We've got a pile of them as well. Is that everything we needed for that? No, because that's not what I'm making, is it? It's the crafting terminal, that's right. It's a calculation processor. And we needed a Pure Certus quartz for that. So I finally got my Pure Certus quartz for a calculation purpose. So let's throw that in here. Nice. Let's set this up as applied again. It's cool. We've got a calculation. Let's throw it in up here. That's not what I wanted to do. And get one of our... I was just making a pile of these logic ones because I know I need them. So it's like, it's just semi-automated. I was just throwing in the silicon. I should have just done it the other way around, but silly. Cool. So I think I can actually put the silicon one in the top side and then put whatever one I did in the bottom. But that's not the point. So we've got ourselves that. We just need a crafting terminal. So I've still not sorted this chest out, or the chests in general. They're just kind of still terribly unsorted. But I should now have everything for a crafting terminal. Now, this layout will change over its lifetime. A much bigger table. Like a lot. It will change a lot. For now, I'm thinking I'm going to have everything in the centre of this building. As much of the centre as I can tell. Because everything here is a little bit derpy, shall we say. I will probably have like the brains sort of. I'm probably going to have more than one because they look aesthetically pleasing as well. Probably in this area in here, sort of underneath the glass, if you know what I mean, down there. But for now, let's make sure we're going to need more of this flux cable. How do we make that again? Flux cable. So we need flux crystals and the quartz fibre, which was glass and crushed quartz. Some of that, and it's just normal glass. Do we have any normal glass? Is a good question. Yeah, we do. Cool. So glass all round. These in the middle. Enough. That'll do for now. Don't need to make too many. So let's connect this up to our energy acceptor. Now these things, I can actually move all this now. Might need to set them back up again, but let's put the energy acceptor. This was right here, so we can still see it, still access it. Don't need to access it, but I'm going to. My base is going to evolve and change over a period of time, so So let's get our cabling out of here. This is going to be taking our power along our ME cable into our bottom of here. Boom, boom, boom. Everything should have a bit of power now. You should have power. Yeah, you do. Awesome. But of course we can't actually do anything yet because we have no drives. We've got no storage. So let's grab ourselves. Let's make ourselves, obviously, a storage component. 1K. Here we go. So a 1K cell is made like so. Fairly straightforward. Don't think we made any of those things, did we? No, we didn't. So let's just grab all that. That. Cool. Let's make ourselves. I kind of want to make a 4K version, so let's just do that. That needs another calculation press, so we'll get that set in a second. So we need 3 of these. Donezo. We do need another calculation, so let's make. Where's the oh, there they are. Those things. And of course these machines share power. So calculation press. Thank you. Pure Certus. Make me another one of those. Make myself a 4K, and this is redstone and a quartz glass. Oh, you need to also have that. But quartz glass. Oh, only got 1 quartz glass left. Should have enough stuff to make more. I can't remember what thing it is used to make. That's annoying. That's not working anymore. Not a big deal. 1 set. That'll do. Calculation press. Let's make ourselves a 4K. So we need the 1K first. That's made the 4K. Now we just need to put it. I mean, I could make the housing separately, like so. Then you just put the 2 together, like that. And we've got ourselves a 4K storage. Boop. There it is. Now we can start just throwing stuff in here. Don't really want to put that away. All that stuff. Look at that. It's all in there now. Ta-da! And we've got 63 types we can use and 4,096 bytes. Pretty straightforward, if you ask me. It's about time as well that that we could do this, because it's been a while coming to be able to get this system set up. So to get ourselves all these things are pretty straightforward. Now you're set up as JEI synchronized auto, so I should be able to go at applied. Go, or actually, what I can just do is go 4K. There's no way there that says 4K, so boop, boop. Can I make one? No, I can make one of you. My God, how much Ceres have I got left? Tons of Ceres. Oh, did that just use up all my? Just used up all my purified. Okay, okay. That's annoying. I'll survive somehow. So we're missing redstone and other things. Okay, so now that's annoying. Now that we've got we've run out of pure Certus to make another one. So let's grab ourselves a crystal growth accelerators. Let's also grab all of these things that are in here and let's throw them all in as well. New. Let's grab our ME cable. Now, as I said, just now we're going to do this manually. And I think, okay, we still need a bucket of water. Did I put buckets in here by mistake? Probably did. Well, I don't know if by mistake. Just put buckets in there. I'm also going to turn this off of JEI auto synchronized. I prefer standard search, non-synchronized. Non-auto, non-synchronized. Bucket of water, although I could have just went to that pitcher plant. Now I've done this a couple of times already here, so it's annoying, but I'm going to do it again. I'm going to put 3 of these. Now I could make more of these guys. They're not terribly difficult to make. Why are you not doing that? You're being annoying. Growth, crystal accelerators. It's just a block of flukes, some iron and that. And a block of flukes is just that. Actually, how much flukes do I have? There's another thing I can make with this. I've got 19. Is that enough to make another 3? It is to make another 3. Okay, do we have everything I need then to make quartz glass? Okay, I can make 3 of them. Now these things can actually make a growth crystal chamber. Oh, I'm missing a doohickey. One of these guys. A chest. I'll have wood in one of these chests. I know it. There we go. So let's make a chest. Just throw a chest in it. Now I think... Not 100% sure how this works actually, because all of the growth crystal stuff I've ever done is normal. So do I even need water in this? I don't know. Let's try and break this bit, see if we can put it here, see what it does. So can I just throw the dust in that in here? Oh, big sneeze. I presume I can. Let's see. Let's make some. So we need some sand. Some sand, and we need to actually pulverize up one of the. Let's. What do we need? Do we need the quartz crystal? So if I wanted to make pure quartz, nether quartz seed made from nether quartz dust. I suppose it doesn't matter, does it? Can I do it with this? Oh, okay, cool. So if I grab that, let's see what happens when I put this in here. Oh wow, it works. Oh my word. Okay. This is from AE2 stuff. So this is an add-on to it. You can actually see it growing in here. Okay, that's going to make automating that a lot easier. Just a bit. So look at it go. And I presume I can put like acceleration upgrades in here, which you can do for most things. Oh, if you can, that's going to be super easy. Not easy, but it's going to make it a lot easier. So with this, I can now make the calculation. Was another calculation, wasn't it? Oh, what? Can it only be pure Certus? It can't be pure nether quartz. Okay, so I'm going to have to actually crush up a piece of Certus. It's a little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. I've been slowly processing some of my stuff as well, just to get some things from our mining expeditions. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but it's something. So this with a piece of sand. 2 of them. And throw in here. Yeah. So I'm going to slowly be making more and more. It won't just be 4Ks. I will be making bigger storage ones, but 4Ks I think are always a good place to start because they are. You can only ever have 63 different types of things in there, one way or another. So having a 4K one where you can store 4,000 at the start, I think is pretty decent for now, maybe. There's a lot of other things I can do with the applied energistics, including using external storage, or what's it even called in there? It's not external storage in this. Something bus. Oh my word. I've been playing with the refined storage so much I've actually forgotten what it's called. It's like a storage bus. Let's call it a storage bus. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. I'm sure it is storage bus. I can't see it here, I don't know why. Let's see if we can type it in, see if it is called storage bus. Just type in bus. Can't be a lot of buses. Export, import, storage. It is called a storage bus. See? Nice and simple. Interface and pistons. Pretty straightforward. So those things should be ready. Let's make pure certis. Now these things are going to be what we want to automate pretty soon, I suppose, in scribers. So I kind of want to, let's grab some more of that. We need more redstone. I'm starting to get low on redstone. I've been making so many things with it all. I mean, really low on redstone. Good golly. Wow. Am I? 64. So, and you guys. Indeed. So, my first automation is going to be these circuits, I think. It shouldn't be that difficult to try and automate. I don't think it should be hard to automate, but then again, I am very full of overconfidence. Knowing me, you know. Another 4K ME storage. Boom. Okay, now you've seen me do these. I won't be crafting them anymore on camera. You've seen me make one. And they go up in storage up to the 64K, which is 3 16Ks, which is 3 4Ks, so on and so forth. You need an engineering glowstone, and then you need engineering glowstone with the 16Ks, and that's as high as that goes. I do believe there is more in sort of like the AE plus. Yeah, look at that. It goes, yeah, extra cells. So extra cells goes way above and beyond normality, shall we say. It goes quite high. So this growth chamber accelerator, that's pretty cool. And it doesn't look like it's going to be drawing energy, is it? I can't tell. So I want to maybe go ahead and make something that'll help me diagnose my power draws. Because unfortunately, just hitting the energy acceptor doesn't tell us how much power we're using. But a network tool, however, how many times did I say however there? It does. So let's see what we need to make ourselves a network tool. We need a chest, we need a circuit quartz wrench, grab one of those, we need, let's see what else we've got. We're just actually missing the chest, good lord. We've actually got wood in here now, so we can actually make a chest. Just like that, and that should get us a network tool. Now, I believe there's sort of certain ways, controls, visibility of facades of the network. But if I do that, I can now right click and see that it is using, can I put you in RF? I can. So you're using 9 RF per tick. That's nothing, really, is it? Energy usage, 9 RF per tick. We're not doing anything, really. And I presume that includes this thing, because it is on the network. It tells you I've got a growth crystal chamber, energy acceptor, 2 inscribers, the terminal, the drive, and 15 pieces of cable. Obviously, the bigger your system gets, the more power you're using. But over here, this thing should be easily keeping up with this. These things, I think, generate 160. Max production, 160 RF each. So I'm generating tons of energy. No need to worry about over there yet. Not with this small system. So to automate these inscribers, I'm going to want them somewhere where it doesn't really matter. Well, I can see the lighting through the door. Looks funny. I'm going to want them somewhere where they're out of the way, because they're going to be automated. I don't necessarily want them seen. No need for them to be seen. But is there... The question is, do I want basements? Do I want another room over the other side there where the power is? I mean, I could have them over here, I suppose, but have this in like... No, you know what? I think I do want to make a basement. I don't usually... I always go for basements. Everyone always goes for basements, but I think I will. I want to have different things in different areas, but I think for a lot of the auto-crafting stuff, the closer it is to your base, the easier it kind of is. So let's start mining down here. Kind of want a decent gap in between them. Like that. And from here... and across this way, I think. So why don't I mine out this basement area just a bit. I should really get torches as well. So let's me mine out this area just a bit to where I want a big area under here, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. So, we'll have a look in my wee system now. I have a ton of resources. Cobblestone, gravel, reinforcement, that's because I finally got this area down here all mined out. Ta-da! Got a big area. A nice big area. I went 4 high. I don't know why I went 4 high, but I did. There's also a chance cube in here. I don't know if I want to break it or not. I kind of want to leave it for now. Actually, no, let's break it. Ha! Ha! Sorry, Wild. I've also already dropped down our inscribers and my growth crystal, because it should be down here anyway. I don't need it up there. And I just so happened to have found where the cabling is. I didn't actually plan that, but I found it anyway. So that is good. So these things need power. So I'm going to run the power in the back. At least one of them needs power just now. Well, one of these, one of them, one of them. So this is going to take up channels. Now, channels is something we've not really talked about yet. Channels are things that are. It's hard to explain it without just saying that. I know. Let's do that. Let's go back one actually. Let's go back one with all of you. Channels are things that you need to think about in this. Unlike our refined storage, which you don't have to think about. Because refined storage, they just kind of... It's just power you use rather than hundreds of other things like channels. So each... I think I can have up to 8 channels on a normal, non-brained network. Basically, so all of these should be having power. So if I threw whatever I need in these things, they would work, right? The growth crystal chamber also, by the way, it's pretty cool because you can actually. I've made extra crystals. It's some more flux crystals. So if I took a charged some quartz and a piece of redstone, charge up our piece of Certus. I'll put this thing down here as well. I've just not gotten around to that yet. And if I put these in here, boom, straight away flux crystal. How cool is that? That is super cool. So this thing can get recipes put into it straight away, which is awesome, which I'll do. These guys, however, need to have certain things put into them, taken out of them, and this guy needs to actually be 1 up, I think. I should put it 1 up. Yeah, let's put it 1 up. And I'm going to do this as best as I can without needing to make the brain yet. So let's put you there. So it's got power. Right. So I want to be putting these things certain doohickeys. So the silicon press goes silicon, right? It does actually have to be the AE2 silicon now, which is a little bit annoying. Because I'm sure I didn't have to do the AE2 silicon before. And unfortunately, the only way to get AE2 silicon is crush sand in a crusher. I think was the best way to do it. Yeah, crush sand in a mechanism crusher. I think we're going to leave that for now because we are getting closer to the end of the episode. So in here we need an engineering press, which is the diamonds. So this thing just needs to be able to insert diamonds when I need it. Pretty straightforward, right? And it only goes in the... Oh, these all go in the side, don't they? Okay, that's straightforward. think this will work. Because I think I can put in either side. Actually, no, I should make a gap. Ugh. Right. Doesn't matter which one goes in where. Which means I need to now just leave it that for a second. So I need, that's the silicon, that's the diamond, that's the gold, and that is pure Certus, which we've not got to yet. Which is another thing we won't get to. So we'll get the diamond and the gold thing set up, at least for now. Something else I've done in here is I've tried to find all my ores and that, ingots, sorry, and put them in here so I can actually craft things. So if we go back into the applied, we want to have a interface. Yeah, we want an interface. And they're crafted with formation cores, annihilation cores, iron, and glass. We should have enough for one. We do. Cool. Let's grab a diamond. Let's grab a gold. Got by the pulverized gold, and it should get smelted up. Or not, because we've got a pile of iron in here getting smelted up. Get the gold going as well, because we need gold as well as iron. That way for now, but that way, but that way, but that way, but that way. But you as well. I'm trying to think how I did this before in the past. It's things are slightly different, but pretty much the same. So I want a chest, which I don't have. But wood. And I'll need to start making some item ducts as well. We haven't actually set up any item ducts yet, have we? So, item ducts? Nope, not at all. So we'll just use the basic opaque ones. Well, really? Is that all the silver I had? Wow. Wow. I'm about to have more silver than that. I just probably don't have it smelted. Where's all my ores? Here we go. Lithium, boron, uranium, thorium, rutile, aluminium, uranium, osmium, lead, silver. There's also a few other things I want to make. I want to kind of make all of the thermal expansion machines because we will be needing them. I do believe. So as I said, in here's the calculation. This is the logic, so I can go in there. This is the inscriber, so I can go in there. These things won't work because there's no power in them. For now, I'm just going to go. Boop. They'll do their job, press, and they'll stay in there. Nice and nice. Because what I want to do basically is tell this machine to put certain things in this chest, and then from this chest, I will route all the appropriate things to the appropriate sides to try and save on needing channels and whatnot. Is my plan, basically. And I'm just trying to remember in my head what I need to do for that. What I really need to do is get all my thermal expansion machines made at some point. I'll have all the required doohickeys and bits and bobs already for making like a redstone furnace. Just bricks, copper, redstone, machine frame, la-di-da-di-da-di-da, to get a basic furnace. We've already got our pulverizer. We don't need a sawmill. We need an induction smelter, which is made with Invar. Don't know if we've made Invar yet, but that's just iron and, where are we? iron and nickel. There we go. So 2 iron, 1 nickel. Pretty straightforward. Again, we don't need that. We don't need a compactor. Compactor is actually kind of handy, so I might make a compactor as well. Magma crucible, definitely want one of those. It's made with nether brick and Envar gears, redstone and reception and conductance. And then we'll need the opposite of the magma crucible, which is the fluid transposer, which is made with glass bucket, Envar gears. Same thing. We don't need a fractioning still, we're not using power, we don't need an energy infuser, we don't need a centrifugal separator yet, might get one later, don't need an alchemical imbuer, don't need an arcane insulator because I don't know what it is, glacial participator, maybe down the line again, igneous extruder, maybe down the line, aqueous accumulator, no, nullifier, no, don't need any of that, don't need that, a lexical transmuter. Don't need any of those things. So I just want to make the basic set of like 5 or 6 machines that I had there. What I said. You heard what I said, right? These are going to be used in certain places, in certain bits. Actually, do I want? I think I should also think about making a crusher. That was the other thing I needed. Wasn't it? Is that called a crusher? Yeah, mechanism crusher, which is made with basic circuits, steel casings, lava buckets. Let's actually have a look at this. We need osmium and redstone for that. How much osmium do we have in here? Some. I'm also going to have to probably go... this one. Cool. I was probably going to have to go mining in between episodes because I am getting low on ores. Cool, basic control circuits are coming out. We've passed the wrapping up point. I know we've passed the wrapping up point. I just want to see the crusher is something I need for down below anyway, so I might... Yeah, I think I'm going to be using the crusher and the smelting factory from Mechanism rather than what I just said. I know that's confusing, but so I'm just missing the 2 buckets of lava. Where's my other bucket? Full of water, but that's not a big deal. That. Grab a couple of buckets. Whack in our crusher. Yeah. Crusher's cool. The crusher will be going down here because that's going to be the automated crushing device. Let's put it over here. So the crusher will crush sand into oblivion. It'll crush it into what we want, basically. We want an AE silicon. But I won't do anything because I've not got power into it. I'll deal with power very soon as well. These things are using the AE2 power. So, in between episodes, I'm probably going to go do a bit of mining. I'm going to... Oh, we've got so much stuff to make and do. I'm going to check how I actually did make certain things and bobs and doohickeys. We also will be needing a thing called a crafting from Applied Energistics. So, even though we've got that, I'll still want a molecular chamber, I believe, and a crafting unit. Is that it? Crafting storage? Yeah, I think I need a crafting storage, which is a crafting unit, which is pretty straightforward. I don't have the calculation press, so I just need 2 calculation cores, which is very easy to make. I'll probably just make that off camera because it's pretty straightforward. It's a whatever K storage, and that's it, really. And I don't think I need a molecular chamber. No, a molecular chamber does the vanilla recipes, so I don't need it just yet, though it's going to have to be in the books. Yeah, so I'll make a crafting storage and maybe even a co-processing unit. yeah, probably co-processing unit as well. So I'll go 4K and co-processing. That means more than one machine can be used at the same time. We'll probably have to make one of these ME brains now. Oh yeah, I'll definitely have to go mining because I'm pretty sure I'm very close out to Certus. I've only got 4 Certus crystals. We also might look into some way to get Certus better. That made sense in my head, even though it might not have done in your mind. So, like, you can get Certus Quartz Essence, and I can do another photogenic isolator, but that's not how I want to do it. Or a seed reprocessor? I want to actually maybe get into the mystical agriculture, and we're going to do that my way, and we'll see how that goes as well. That'll probably have to be the first thing I get on with next episode, maybe. Not sure. Not sure. Anyway, guys, I'm the Trish Etkin signing off episode 10. Have fun!